As we celebrate 70 years of 12 News this week, we're digging into the archives and finding some surprising lessons. Has Arizona gone backwards or made progress on how we treat our air, land, and water?
Team 12's Joe Dana has insight on why some things never change.
Time is a powerful teacher. This was a 1992 12 News town hall about the environment. Back then, there were urgent warnings. And like today, water was a dominant conversation.
We can and we must keep it livable.
Water was a worry at this town hall for two reasons. One, scarcity.
How we've used water has also had a major impact on the state.
I'm critically worried about the probability or even the possibility that children or grandchildren will be able to farm where their parents have farmed.
That farmer might be correct, as a mega drought is forcing water managers to cut back allocations as we speak. Water contamination was the bigger concern here.
We only have one planet that has water.
As then, government was catching up with relatively new standards.
We've contaminated more than 370 groundwater wells.
We've got a lake and a river where we can't eat the fish.
A decade later, a 2021 Auditor General's report found big problems remain with water testing by the Department of Environmental Quality, including that the department had not developed required standards for 8 contaminants to help ensure that the water in aquifers is safe and protected. The department was out of compliance for 7 to 29 years. In response, ADEQ tells 12 News they've completed many recommendations in the 21 audit, and regarding those 8 standards, they expect to have 5 of 8 standards in place by next year. On the issue of air quality,
less compliance with the laws means more pollution in the environment.
In 1992, the Arizona Lung Association gave this bleak prediction.
History of Arizona, the history of Maricopa County, and of other cities across this country complying with air quality regulations is a terrible history, and I don't see any real hope for the future.
Today, more discouraging signs. The county remains 7th worst in the country among most polluted communities in terms of ozone.
This goes to show that there's incredible progress that we can make so that way all residents can breathe clean and healthy air.
Melissa Ramos of the American Lung Association says clean air and solar investments in recent years are encouraging. Another major worry, Superfund sites. Properties contaminated by decades of polluting companies. A state regulator in '92 spoke with urgency.
So we either pay for controlling it today, or we're going to pay for it later to clean up.
We've made some improvements, but not nearly enough.
Sandy Barr of the Sierra Club monitors progress to clean up Superfund sites in Arizona.
But unfortunately, it takes a long time when we don't put the dollars into it.
Finally, wildlife. There was a big concern about threatened and endangered species in 1992.
The state government has been very antagonistic, but there have been some real positives.
Joe Dana, 12 News.